What's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this impressive vid. This is DDG Shades Halle Bailey. Did they break up? Quavo and Offset's messy feud rooted in ego and disloyalty. I thought Offset tweeted something about how he wasn't fighting with Quavo. So was that cap? I'm confused, but sure. Let's see what's going on with these people. Let's watch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive Channel. Now, rumors are flying around that Halle Bailey and DDG are going through some relationship issues. In fact, DDG went on Twitter and he posted and deleted this message saying, "All these girls the same, ain't no way." And he unfollowed Halle, and he also cleared off all the pictures of them together on his social media feed. Now, what's interesting is once this blew up on the blogs, Halle unfollowed him. So a lot of people are now speculating that they broke up. But if they did actually part ways, it's unfortunate because, you know, heartbreak is never fun. I know that they were in love. Halle seemed to be very much in love. So
this is why you should just be with whoever you're going to be with behind the scenes. We didn't need to see all this. This couple goals shit. Girl, I don't know why you even got sucked into this Halle. I know why DDG did it. This is what the fuck he does. This is his job. Alright, so sure. Do your thing, brother. Halle, girl, I would have told him, like, no. Let's keep this under wraps because this is not nobody's business. I've definitely learned, okay? Y'all ain't gonna see nobody ever again. Ever again. Well, that's a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen little snippets of men that I've been in relationships with in the past. But now, well, anyway, I'm not gonna do all this. Okay, you ain't gotta do all this. That's all I'm saying.
I don't rejoice in the idea of
I feel like sorry. I feel like you could post my own story every now and then. You could post little glimpses of shit, you know, here and there. A little side profile that they hand, you know, that their leg or whatever. You could do something like that. But all of this, I don't think I need to do all this. Y'all could have kept this real low key.
But also, I'm not surprised to hear rumors about this either, because the truth of the matter is Halle Bailey is moving in a different direction. Let me tell you something. When The Little Mermaid drops, Halle's career is going to skyrocket. She's going to be on a whole different level. And I think her newfound fame will create a shift in her
I hope so for her, but we don't know that.
DDG is a YouTuber / rapper, and he's the type who likes to clout chase. He likes to get attention and stir up drama for views and stuff like that. That's what he does. But I don't think his brand is going to fit Halle's brand in the future. So I definitely see them growing apart. And I will say, I don't feel like he's as messy. The fact that DDG went on Twitter to make that cryptic tweet against Halle. A lot of people are now speculating that Halle cheated on him, which I honestly don't believe. And this type of narrative is very damaging for Halle.
How y'all know?
She's taking note of this and seeing how quickly DDG will
we don't know these people
anytime they have a fallout or an argument. That's not a good look at all. But as of right now, I don't know if they broke up or not, but they definitely seem like they're going through a rough patch right now. So we'll just have to give them the time and space to work it out. And that's only if they decide to work it out. But if they actually break up, I wish them both the best moving forward. And I especially wish the best for Halle. Like I said before, Halle is about to enter another realm of superstardom. She is going to be a big deal this year, and her brand is very important, and she can't really be tied to any type of drama. And DDG seems like a nice guy, but he definitely has a history of bringing the drama in his relationships. And that's the last thing Halle needs. Now, before I move on to the next topic, I do want to thank...
bonnets, girl. I'm tired of these bonnets, child.
Offset from the Migos. Now, there were some reports that Quavo and Offset did get into a heated exchange backstage at the Grammys. And Entertainment Tonight posted some behind-the-scene footage of the argument, and you could hear Cardi B shouting at them both. Listen to this. So as you can hear, things got pretty messy backstage, and there was some miscommunication. I think the Grammys wanted Offset to go on stage with Quavo and give a tribute to Takeoff, but Quavo didn't know about it. But when Quavo found out, he blocked him from coming on that stage. So apparently that's what caused the fight, but they both should have been on stage to give Takeoff.
Wait, what caused the fight? Sorry.
But when Quavo found out, he blocked him from Takeoff, but Grammys wanted Offset to go on stage with Quavo and give a tribute to Takeoff, but Quavo didn't know about it. But when Quavo found out, he blocked him from coming on that stage. So apparently that's what caused the fight, but they both should have been on stage to give Takeoff a tribute. Now, Takeoff was shot and killed last year, and his death has really shaken things up for Quavo and Offset. I mean, they've been grieving, and it's been pretty difficult for them to kind of come together because prior to Takeoff passing away, they weren't on good terms at all. And we don't exactly know the reason, but there were rumors that they were beefing over Saweetie. Now, it was rumored that Offset messed with Saweetie behind Quavo's back, and Quavo alluded to those rumors in the song Messy. That hasn't really been confirmed or denied just yet, but if it is true, I could see Quavo holding a grudge against Offset for that. But do I think that's the main reason they fell out? No, I think it has more to do with ego and label issues. I kind of feel like Quavo and Offset have always been silently competing with each other. I think when the Migos started to get bigger and bigger, there was more competition between Quavo and Offset. Now, Takeoff has always been the laid-back one. He's the best rapper in the group, but he never boasted about it. He was always laid back, and he had no desire to be the star. He was a team player. Quavo and Offset, however, wanted to stand out. They wanted to be the star. Quavo would go off to the side and do features with big pop artists by himself, and Offset would collaborate with other rappers by himself. So they were trying to get recognition outside of the group, and also they were trying to raise their celebrity profile. They both got into high-profile relationships with female rappers. And that album he had with 21 Savage, fire. And then Quavo followed suit and got into a relationship with Saweetie. And I think initially this was a strategy for them to get publicity, especially on the blogs. But Offset ended up marrying Cardi, and their brand grew together outside of the Migos. The more and more attention Cardi got, the more attention Offset got. And I think it got to a point where Offset saw himself being bigger than the group. And I could be wrong about that, but that's the feeling I get. And he wanted to leave the label Quality Control to go solo. And around this time, the Migos kind of ran their course, and they started getting cold. And the label was focusing more on Lil Baby. So Offset wanted out. And also I think he wanted to leave because of label issues. His current relationship with QC is pretty bad. Once he decided to go solo, he started facing some issues. And now he's suing the label. You dance with this Dorito bag though. It's extra. And blocking him from his music rights. I mean, it's a whole thing. But he really did try to leave to go solo. So he left Quavo and Takeoff hanging. And I think this is where the bitterness between Quavo and Offset lies. Quavo felt like Offset wasn't loyal. And like I said before, there was always some competition festering between the two of them. So those issues eventually rose to the surface, and it caused a really bad fallout between Quavo and Offset. I think they both wanted to be the star, but Quavo wasn't willing to leave the group to do it. He probably did some solo projects here and there, but he wasn't going to leave Takeoff because that's his nephew. He's going to ride with Takeoff, and Takeoff is going to ride with him. Offset, on the other hand, was finding his musical identity outside of those two, and he wanted to explore that. He wanted to explore a solo career because he knows that he could make more money as a solo artist, and he could get more attention. So I think that's what the situation boiled down to, and I think it's really all about ego. And for all we know, it could be even much deeper than that. We don't really know what the real issue is, but I'm just thinking that it could be ego and pride. And I think at this point, Offset and Quavo need to set their pride aside. And they need to do that for the sake of Takeoff. And I know they both are grieving, and they're handling their grief in a very complicated way. We can't understand it. but I do think this should be a moment for them to come together. Anyway, tell what you all think of.
Oop, Cardi in that audio was like, y'all both wrong, shut up. She was doing a lot, but yeah, I get she's trying to resolve things in her own ghetto way. Yeah, who knows what's really going on between them? I don't know. But he definitely hopped on Twitter and was like, fuck, I look like fight with my brother. Y'all crazy. So, did you just make that up or what? Or maybe Cardi was talking to somebody else. How do we know for sure that she was talking to Quavo and Offset? What if she was talking to her kids? What if she was talking to, what the fuck is her kid's name? Not Stormy. That's Kylie. What the fuck is her kids? Culture. Maybe she was talking to Culture and that other little baby, okay? Maybe they was fighting over toys and she like, shut the fuck up, both of y'all wrong. I don't know. We don't know what's happening. I'm sure that's not the case. I'm being stupid. But, yeah, she could have been talking about anybody. I don't know. Anyway, moving on to Halle and DDG. Stop these people's business. Maybe they did break up. You know, niggas break up every day. It is what it is. I don't have much to say about that. I don't feel no type of way about it. That's the cycle of life. But yeah, I really feel like celebrities who aren't doing the relationship shit for publicity, they should keep things under wrap. But then you do have some people who are doing things for show and because they want more buzz to their name. So you never know, what's real and what isn't. So who knows? But if their relationship, was real, they should have just kept it low key. They were doing a lot on the Instagrams and showing them, hugged up, booed up, giving each other gifts and shit like that. And now look, it's unnecessary. I don't feel like you need to broadcast your love at all to prove to people that, ooh, look, we're so in love. You don't need to do that. So there's that. Anyway, so these are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!